Just another snow day here, but the squirrel that lives in the shed over there, I can hear him up on the roof, so I'm going to see if I can't get him on camera. That solves that mystery, I guess. Mr. Squirrel is going up on the roof. I'm not sure. Storing pine cones, maybe? But I've got to get to the other side of this roof and put the camera up there because my concern is that he's storing them in the fridge vent or making a nest in the fridge vent because it's warm. You know, the fridge is lit by propane, so all that heat is coming up through the vent. It's a perfect place for a nest. And if you've been around for a long time, you'll remember that I had that problem before. The fridge was not keeping cold. It was just working very terribly. And when I looked into it, it turns out that there was a huge squirrel nest. It's like old hay, really dry grass, and to be honest, it's a fire hazard. You have all that heat escaping through the fridge vent and all that dry grass, then, you know, it's a fire issue. So I'm concerned. I can hear him up there running around like crazy, so I think I'm going to take the ladder around to this side of the camper, stick the camera up there, and see if I can see like what he's up to. Now, fingers crossed that's not what is going on, because I can't get up there enough to like stick my head in to see what's going on. I guess I could stick my camera into the fridge vent and take a look around, but the scary thing is I have to stick my hand in there to clean it out if it is a nest, and I guess you never know what's on the other end. I certainly don't want to get bit by a squirrel or any other rodent for that matter, but I'm also glad I live in a place that doesn't have very large snakes, because that would be another scary issue. I seriously cannot wait until spring. Come on. Ooh, the driveway's ice. Ooh. Okay, with all the noise I've just made trying to get this ladder situated here, I can tell you that that squirrel is probably going to be gone for quite some time before it comes back. Probably waste my... Oh my god, did you see that? Wow. Let me just try to show you, work around this a little bit. So the fridge vent is right here, and as you can see, I've got these heavy register covers on top with like a mesh screen over it, because that is before where I had to dig all of the grass and the big nest out of. You can see the screen here. But, you know, squirrels and rodents, they can still get into places, so yeah, that's my worry. So yeah, I didn't get to capture the squirrel on the video that I tried taking next to the roof vent, but I probably scared it away because I was making such a racket setting up the ladder and putting the camera up there. So I'll have to try something different another time, but for now, I'm hungry and I need to eat brunch, I guess. Blue Crasher is looking more like a Honda CR-V on the ass end with all that snow. I can't remember what year it is, but some year of the Honda CR-V had a real bubbly back windshield. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna make a breakfast sandwich, and since I don't have a toaster, this is how I deal with toasting my bagel. Yeah, I'd say that's toasted enough to my liking. Do you see that? I got bacon fat on the camera lens. That's why you don't do this. Alright, I fried my bacon a little too well done for my liking, but I got a little distracted. Now the question is, can I do the one-handed egg crack? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not looking good. It's not looking good. Oh, it's a disaster. Let me start that over. Alright, well your girl's an amateur and can't do a one-handed egg crack. This one is full of shells, trust me. This is the good one. Had to put the camera down, had to use 2 hands. I'm just not professional enough. Yeah, anyway, if I ever lose an arm, I'm definitely in trouble with the egg making. I just don't want this yolk busting, you know, busting on me when I'm eating my sandwich. I do like an egg over easy, but when it comes to having it in a sandwich, when you've got hot yolk squirting out at you when you bite into it, it's not pleasant, trust me. And of course we have to top the egg with a cheese slice and just let that melt a little. Gotta do the mayo, can't do the Miracle Whip. You might be thinking these are pretty thin bagels, and they are. These are the gluten-free ones, so they're quite thin. Slide right off of there, will ya? Whoops. Bagel's actually upside down, but yeah, you get the point. Let me tell you, these are delicious, but they're messy too. Yeah, sorry, you missed the first, second, and 8th bite. It's good. Very good. Okay, well, now I have a lot of dishes to do. Since the camper is completely winterized, I do keep some water underneath the couch here. Not sure if you can see that. Hopefully you can. But yeah, so here we have like a 10-liter jug. That water's for dishwashing water. Then there's another jug for the canister in the bathroom for hand washing, teeth brushing, and then another one just for drinking water, cooking water, I guess, as well. Yeah, it might seem tedious to some, but I just boil my water in this big pot and do my dishes in this pan here that way. Sorry about the dirty dishes, that might bother some people. Yeah, and that's where all the grease, bacon grease, and fat goes. Yeah, with propane, honestly, it doesn't take very long to heat the water up. Probably less time than it would take your hot water heater to do it. Did I say hot water heater? I meant water heater. There, dishes are done. Windows all steamed up. This is just another form of adult Tetris. Piling wood in the woodshed's another. These things are gold for cleaning off the countertop. By the way, if you have a white stovetop and you run into this problem, the browning, cut a little piece off of a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and wet it, then wring it out and give it a scrub. Believe me, it'll make the world a difference. Well, that's starting to feel a little bit better. Not looking any better out here. I believe it's supposed to snow all day long today. Until this evening. So kind of sucks, another day trapped at home, but at the same time it can be a good thing because I got a lot done today that I needed to get done inside. Yeah, I didn't get to figuring out what's going on with that squirrel up there, and that kind of bothers me. I just really hope it's not making a nest in the refrigerator vent, because that's a fire hazard. This is how we measure snow around here, see? How many inches on the roof of your car?